This is such a show of unity and support, in a turbulent world.
As we all know, Israel pops up on the news all the time, and this is an opportunity for us to celebrate all the beautiful things about our country and put the politics aside and look at all the positive things and how people can come together to do beautiful things, and how, it doesn't really matter what religion you come from or what ethnical background you come from. People are people, and that's the beauty of Israel. Kind of like New York City, that's very diverse. You have the Italians, you have the Jews, you have the Greeks, you have the Puerto Ricans.
A real melting pot.
Israel is very similar to that, a real melting pot of the Middle East and Europe.
And one note about the weather, I don't know if you remember last year.
It rained
like crazy right before the parade. We did not have that this year. We're hoping that the rain holds off. I was paying attention to the weather forecast this morning.
Israel marching right there. I can see some of the members of Knesset, like David Bitan, who is Benjamin Netanyahu's closest right man.
And close behind them, you will see the State of Israel float. Proudly featured on the float is the Israeli coat of arms, and of course, the menorah.
And right there, we can hear the saxophone a bit. It is Yarden Kleiman, one of the most prominent saxophone players in Israel. Throughout the past year, she has a live show called Live on DJ, and that performance has conquered stages, parties, at events internationally, including Italy and Turkey and Greece and much more. And now we have her here on Fifth Avenue in Manhattan.
Where else would she be on a day like today?
Robert, as you know, we talk a lot about music on these broadcasts, and Israeli music is really a variety of eclectic sounds. So there's a lot of music coming out of Israel that's basically classical, like saxophone. If you dream it, it shall be, or if you will it, it shall happen.
And AZM really embodies the theme of the parade this year, Israel Altogether, by representing the complete diversity of Zionist organizations and perspectives here in the U.S.
And AZM, Robert, launched its Zionism Forward initiative to re-energize Zionism into America. Honestly, I think Zionism gets a bad rep because basically Zionism just says that I believe in the state of Israel's right to exist. And in 1944, there wasn't a state of Israel yet. And through hard work and determination, the Zionist leaders actually built Israel into the thriving democracy and the state it is today that provides us with all this technology and all these innovation things that we all use today. I'm sure you already know about a bunch of things that we use today, whether it's...
Or I could leave it to the professionals. You choose. This is one of the more spirited groups we've heard.
It is! Look at them. They're also very colorful.
Yeah.
And they have on their shirts, they have Yerushalayim Shel Zahav, which means Jerusalem of Gold, which is a very classic Israeli song.
Baruch has a special guest. He's with Eric Goldstein right now. Baruch.
That's so beautiful.
Again, we are on social media. Use the hashtag TogetherOn5th if you'd like to get in touch with us. We will say hello. Coming up next is the JCRC Long Island cluster.
Yeah, they're a big group with a lot of different groups.
Yes, plenty of congregations from East Meadow and Huntington. Float. We heard from Eric Goldstein earlier. Here's UJA's float. Very colorful with the pom-poms and thus there.
So the UJA Federation is celebrating Israel's 69th birthday and the UJA centennial.
Centennial.
See,
right.
I get the English wrong, but the Hebrew I get.
That's what I'm here for.
I
Sometimes
know.
I can speak English.
Right. So the UJ stands together with the people of Israel, and they are committed to ensuring the promise of a fully welcoming, democratic, thriving Jewish state. I'm all for that.
There's also a klezmer rock band there on the UJA float,
There is. It's called Golem.
and it was founded in 2000. It's become a leading reinterpreter and innovator of Yiddish and Eastern European music, pushing tradition toward the 21st century. Music is a key theme you will hear many, many times
And
today.
yeah, and the band Golem was founded by Annette Ezekiel Kogan in New York City. So now we can see the Hebrew Academy of the Five Towns and the Rockaway, HAFTR. It's a middle school and high school in Lawrence, New York.
Yes, a modern Orthodox yeshiva serving the South Shore of Long Island for more than 3 decades. More than 1,500 students. Their theme, there is hope if we sing together. That's their theme today over the past 69 years.
Israel has become the beacon of light for the entire... I like that they say Israel has become the beacon of light for the entire world.
Yep, and these banners represent the joy of Israel and the hope for a peaceful, better future. I think this group is 900 strong.
Wow.
Boy.
See, Robert, you were singing earlier. There is that sign behind those flags says there is real hope if we all sing together.
Yes. That's what I'm going to say whenever people yell at me for my lousy voice. I'm just going to say there is hope. Every meaning of that word.
And I don't know if you know, but Tel Aviv, Robert, has been chosen almost every year as the number 3 gay-friendly city in the world. So there's no mistake that there's a LGBT float marching with us here. We are back to our bugle corps.
A friendly reminder, you can keep on watching us when we go off the air at 2 o'clock. Just head to celebrateisraelny.org, celebrateisraelny.org. You can keep watching us right until 3 o'clock. Boy, that guy who's...
And a happy group.
That guy who's getting a ride on shoulders there, boy, that's a long walk to be carrying another human being up Fifth Avenue.
So the Yeshiva University, you know they have the Yeshiva.
For that.
And behind them, we can see now on our screen is the Magen David Yeshiva Middle School from Brooklyn, New York.
They're the country's largest Syrian Sephardic yeshiva day school. Their theme, Israel is a symphony of sounds and sights. United, we create a pleasant and peaceful harmony.
So they are, of course, going to join in song with their Israeli brothers. They also have the Magen David Yeshiva High School,
Yeah, they're
which is also from Brooklyn.
older brethren just behind them.
Exactly.
Syrian Jews have always maintained a strong connection to the land of their origin. They're proud to celebrate the love for Israel that is a part of their everyday lives. So, Magen David Yeshiva Middle School
That
and
might be the
high
biggest
school.
Israeli flag at the parade.
That's large.
No, they're throwing chocolates on it. The kind of chocolates that people were throwing at us earlier.
I could use some
They're
of those
bouncing
right about
on
now.
that flag right now.
How many students does it take to carry a very large Israel flag?
Maybe they can flip. Oh, that's not chocolate.
Looks like eggs.
They look like the Kinder eggs that have the surprises inside.
I like surprises.